And off we go from Santa Clara. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
First and 10. Now Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback, in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On the run, here's Hall. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nice play here by Malachi Corley, the young rookie wide receiver, and something we're going to continue to see out of him as the rest of the year unfolds is, Mike, he has such a knack for turning short throws into long gains, and his ability to be a ball carrier after the catch. It's really what...
That is caught side of the end zone. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Back to the air is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. after a gain of 7.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Purdy again. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll go again with Hall. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down and 9. Rodgers to throw. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rodgers. This complete to Corley.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Rodgers now. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, here comes Hall. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Third down. Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Jets offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Off he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this 1st half. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Down the field, he's got Corley. And he's taken down up past the 35.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So after the loss on 1st, Here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Alone is the tight end, Kittle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, You stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
So Kittle comes in motion. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down. So Kittle comes in motion. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Whoa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Corley. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Pass caught right side by Conklin. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Rodgers going up top again. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. No place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Big play coming up. This is third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing Rodgers. That's to Conklin, the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A run here with Hall. Wow. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Now, Kyle Shanahan not happy with that last call, and he's going to put out that red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. they're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The master of play action, Rodgers. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Again, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point try now for Zerline. The kick is good. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
So here comes 3rd and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Purdy gonna put it up again. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.